In the week one devotion, we took a look at the idea of unity within the cohort, and in particular, looked at the idea of encouragement as a way to help bring about that unity. I think what I'd like to do for this week's devotion is further dig into that idea of what encouragement is. And in 1 Thessalonians 5:11, Paul's letter, he writes this: "Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." And I think the difference between encouragement and praise is really worth taking a look at. The idea of praise in the Bible is certainly there, and we're told to praise God, obviously. Praise is typically performance-oriented, and I think there's a distinction we can make between praise and encouragement. And encouragement basically is a way of recognizing, a way of acknowledging. And I think when we provide praise for one another, provide praise for our students, it accomplishes certain things. But I think when we provide encouragement, it really promotes something a little bit different. As a teacher, I think that we do really have a time and a place for offering praise, which is more our comments based on performance. But I think there's also a time and a place for us to really provide encouragement for our students and also for one another in this cohort. If all we provide is praise, I think it produces something pretty interesting in our students. And it actually can produce something interesting in our children if that's all we do with them. Praise at times, if it's used excessively, will tend to promote what I would call more people pleasers. And I think encouragement at times can be a little bit healthier in terms of what it produces. But like I said, I do think there's a time and a place for both. But let's dig into encouragement a little bit more as to what that might mean. And I'm going to suggest probably about 6 specific ways that you can provide encouragement. And this would be for your students in the classroom, also would be for your peers as well too. One of them would be any kind of comments that you can make related to effort that someone is making. A second one would be any expression of confidence that you have in them. A third one would be just asking their opinion, about something. A fourth one would be just accepting any mistakes that the individuals might make. A fifth one is really focusing more so on the product and not just the product. And the final one, the sixth one, would be the idea of really giving responsibilities. And I think when you do that, you're kind of implying you have trust in a particular individual. So as you move into this week in particular, I'd like you to think about your role in the classroom. And think about those kids you might work with that could really use some encouragement. And typically those are going to be the ones that at home that really don't hear too much in the way of encouragement. So think about the kids you're working with in the class, and it might be encouragement they need. It might be there's a need for some praise, some very specific comments about a product that the students have been involved with. But also take a look at your peers as you're progressing through this course. Look for some times that you can offer that encouragement to. And again, those are times of recognizing effort, confidence, asking opinion, accepting mistakes, a focus on the process, not the product, and also giving responsibilities. So I think that'll be our thoughts for the week, and hope you have a good week.